The Oława region is situated in the eastern part of Lower Silesia, along the Oder River. This lowland area is characterized by great wealth of nature. The oxbows and ponds are providing the mainstay for water culture, and the wetlands are inhabited by cranes. On interforest meadows we will find autumn crocuses, and in riparian forests we find the scarce fritillary butterfly. In oak woods, magnificent stag beetles occur and middle-spotted woodpeckers nest. The nature of Oława region. Oława locality, situated upon the Oder and Oława rivers, is the capital of the region. This town of 30,000 plus population was chartered as early as in 1234 under Środa laws. The Oława region is a mosaic of localities, fields, meadows and forests. Let us wander from spring to autumn through its most interesting remote parts and their nature. In early spring, in the riparian forests upon the Oława River, between Niemil and Siecieborowice, a large field of snowdrops blossom. At places, the snowdrops are accompanied by yellow stars of Bethlehem. At the end of March and at the beginning of April, the forests of the Natura 2000 refuge, broad-leaved forests of the Oder River, grow their most colorful ground flora. Wood anemones and yellow wood anemones predominate there. In the Zwierzyniec Nature Reserve, hollow roots reign. Under the open-work canopy of spring forest, they form colorful carpets with anemones, pileworts, bitter pea vines and unspotted lungworts. In inaccessible corners of the Oder River, cranes set their nests. In April, these elusive birds brood their eggs. Somewhat later, great reed warblers arrive and sing from the rushes along the banks. Mute swans also build their enormous nests among the oxbow lakes. At the end of April and in early May, when bird cherries flower in the underbush of woods upon the Oder River, the golden flowers of the rare mountain plant, tuberous comfrey, glitter in the herbaceous stratum. In the Natura 2000 bird refuge Oder River broad-leaved forest, large numbers of middle-spotted woodpeckers have their nests. It is one of the largest groupings of breeding pairs of this rare bird in Poland, which prefer excavating their hollows in oaks. Males and females feed their young jointly, chiefly with caterpillars, hymenopterans and beetles collected from the surface of tree bark and leaves. In May, the ground cover vegetation of the Oława riparian forests are carpeted by Bear's garlic plants, as it is the case here near the Oleśnica Mała locality. the dense fields of garlic exude an intoxicating smell. Among the garlic, a rare species of mountain yellow archangel grows. The greatest entomological attraction of the riparian forest upon the Oder River is a very rare butterfly, the scarce fritillary. It is often seen accompanied by the black and red froghopper, which is a southern species of hemipteron, a relative of cicada. In the shady beech woods of the Leśna Woda Nature Reserve, we will hear dull calls of stock doves. Apart from them, in tree hollows of the reserve, the lesser spotted woodpeckers, great spotted woodpeckers, and common starlings are nesting among other birds. Old oaks, also those in the Oława Municipal Park, are inhabited by the largest European longhorn beetle, which is the great Capricorn beetle. In the June mating period, the Capricorn beetles are moving very actively. In the Natura 2000 refuge of Dąbrowy Janikowskie lives our most imposing beetle, the stag beetle. The females, although large, are rather inconspicuous. Whereas the males sport large mandibles resembling the shape of deer antlers. In June evenings, the males use those weapons during ritual fights. In early summer, on tracts, we can encounter the lesser purple emperor. It is one of our largest and most beautiful butterflies. The male's wings sparkle in blue. The enclaves of Molinia meadows with common betony, which are preserved in the county, are inhabited by interesting insect and plant species, such as the small pearl-bordered fritillary butterfly and a vanishing plant, the fringed pink. Another rare plant species of mouse garlic occurs in the Snydem meadows upon the Oder River, whereas in the Natura 2000 refuge Lasy Grędzińskie there are numerous great burnets and, obviously, the meadow buttercup. The most interesting complex of fish ponds in Oława County is situated in the area of Nowy Dwór. It is a land of fish and water birds. The most numerous are coots that build their nests and rear young there. In July, the great crested grebes also look after their young. And mullards use the cover of rushes. One of the most valuable nature reserves is the wholeheartedly Reserve. On the old Oder River bed, there are floating pieces of a plant that is disappearing in Poland, the water culture. Among them we can spot the floating fern. Furthermore, on the water level of the Oxbow Lake, some yellow water lilies, white water lilies and frogbits flow. The banks of the Oxbow are adorned by lythrum plants. September in the Oława region sees the onset of the blossom of autumn crocus plants. We will find them in the Łąka Zimowitowa ecological site within the Ryczyński forest. For a while, let us be delighted with its beauty. Indian summer in the Oława region is the most beautiful in the wood along the Oder River. In October, wandering along the edge of the Kanigura Nature Reserve, one can enjoy the sight of colorful hornbeams. In the Grodziska Ryczyński Archaeological Forest Reserve, the traces of old Slavonic strongholds, aged more than 1,000 years, can be seen. At present, the bulwarks of the Ryczyn Duży stronghold are overgrown by old elms, lindens, oaks and maples. Another memento of ancient times is the majestic Dąb Słowianin, the Slav oak, which is a common oak 4.5 centuries old, situated at the edge of Dębina locality. It was named the Polish Tree of the Year 2014. As in the centuries past, the Oder River flows across the Oława region. The bordering meadows, oxbows and woods still hide many a secret of nature. More surprises await the wanderer in other corners of the region. There is a lot to be seen and to live through here. And afterwards, well rested to return to everyday life, one can plan another trip on the natural paths of the Oława region.